Well, hi Sagittarius. Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Sagittarius, let's find out, what can you expect coming up in your life? If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it probably is not your reading. I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self. All cards are male or female. You may also get a private reading from someone you trust. So Sagittarius, the overall energy of this reading is the Page of Swords. You're on guard. Your sword is up. You're not swinging it. You just got it up. So you're hyper aware. You're very much aware of what is going on around you. I need to find out why this is surrounding your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Five of Wands. There's been struggles. There's been arguments. There might just be stress, anxiety, and confusion. Your sword is up. You're on guard. Okay? And you're up in your head, and there could be actually some physical arguments, going on. You're very confused. That's another reason your sword is up. You're confused about the whole situation. It has to do with groundedness. It has to do with stability. I think your intuition, you're realizing that there's too many ups and downs here about having hope and stability and security with someone here. And there's been some arguing about, how to move forward. The Nine of Pentacles is right next to the Two of Pentacles. This is your energy. You could have Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your chart someplace, or one of those could be strong in somebody else's chart around this reading. The energy is what's most important. You are fine on your own. It's like, I think this is who you were before you even got involved with whoever this person is. You are grounded, you are self-confident, you're secure, you're stable. You have a lot going for you, male or female, and you know it. And it's really difficult for you to be in this position of craziness. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's like just kind of, there's so many ups and downs. So your guard is up. I have the Queen of Cups right under the Five of Wands and next to the Page of Swords. The Queen of Cups is water, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But the only cup in the deck here has a lid on it, little windows all around that cup. What the Queen's doing is trying to peer in those windows because that cup is full of answers to love questions. So you are really, your mind, and you're a bit confused here about the love. Like, where is the love? What are your true feelings? What are their true feelings? You're really questioning this relationship. So the Page of Swords, your sword is up. You're just, right now, in this part of the reading, you're hyper aware of everything that's said and done now, You're really watching out for yourself. We have the Strength card right next to the Page of Swords and under the Nine of Pentacles. There's the Infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. So what this card is about, it's about knowing what you have to do, finding the strength and the courage to do it. So you're going to figure this out, okay? This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. So you're going to figure it out. Under the Queen of Cups is the Lovers. Oh my goodness. This is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But more importantly, this is your guardian angels and spirit guides here. And they've been watching over this relationship. This is a divine soulmate card. You've been lovers in another life with whoever this is. And that's the connection, okay? So it's not an easy one to walk away from. if that's what you're thinking. So far, I just think your guard is up so far, and you're trying to figure things out. Your guardian angels and spirit guides, they really want you to come together, because I think you have an unfinished soul contract when this card comes up, or unfinished business of some sort with each other. So they're really trying to help this come together in the way that it should. The Ace of Wands is right next to the Lover's card and under the Page of Swords. It's about a fresh start and a new beginning. Now, I feel like this is what your guardian angels and spirit guides want. They want you to take a deep breath and go forward with more respect, with more consideration for each other. It could be just the other person, I'm not sure. But they do want you to kind of try to take a fresh start here. You're on guard about that because of all this confusion. I mean, it's way out of your personality. Your personality is to be solid and grounded and secure. So this has really knocked you for a loop. So I have the Two of Swords here, and it's next to the Ace of Wands and under the Strength card. The Two of Swords is about, well, for one thing, blocking your heart. So your arms are across your heart. Having your guard up, your swords are up, and your sword's up here. And a blindfold on. So I think so far you haven't really dealt with this situation as much as you should. You've just been kind of hoping that it will solve itself somehow. It's like an ostrich putting its head in the sand, sort of. So it's just like blocking, dealing with the fresh start, new beginning, blocking, doing what you know you have to do, okay? But that's not going to last. It never does. It never does. Let's take out the second part of this reading. For our Sagittarius, our lovely fire signs. Sagittarius, what is happening here? Okay. Up here in your highest energy next to the Nine of Pentacles, there's that Pentacles. This is what you're looking at for sure. You know, because you have to be grounded. And this is just a pentacle. It's not flipping all over the place over here. Okay? You're really looking into it. And you're really trying to determine, by looking in this cup, if this relationship if there's any possibility for it to become grounded and solid and secure. What does your future look like? I have the Three of Wands next to the Page of Pentacles. And this is like, so you're holding a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Like they want you to, but they want the other person to too. And you're looking out over the horizon, and there's 3 ships out there, and you're wondering, is this your ship, or is your ship still out there? Okay? This is part of what you're wondering here, looking in this pentacle. You've kind of been stuck in that mode for a while. These lack of pentacles are really weighing you down from this relationship over here. So, yeah, it's like you haven't been moving forward. There hasn't been any action in this relationship to make you feel like it's becoming more solid. So, you are wondering if your ship is still out there and whether or not this is the right person for you. And you've kind of been spending some time in that place of thought. Okay? Under the Page of Pentacles and next to the Strength card is the Six of Swords. So the Six of Swords, this is about moving forward slowly, away from rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters. I think this is what you want to do. I think you want to work it out. I think you want to slow it down and just kind of learn more about each other, you know, get more truth, get more clarity before making any final decisions. That does take strength and courage. If this is what's going to happen, this might be what you decide will work best before you're not one to leap in or out of anything, okay? I have the Hangman here next to the Six of Swords. So this is the card of enlightenment. It's very spiritual. So I'm looking around this Hangman. And, you know, the universe knows that you are not sure about this relationship. You're not sure if this is the one to have a fresh start, new beginning with, or if they're still out there. They also know that you are going to decide, or maybe this is just giving you some advice. Take it slower. Slow it down. Seek your truth and clarity, you know, to move away from these rocky waters towards smoother, calmer waters within this relationship, not the Five of Wands. So, you know, this boat here is being pushed by a pole. It takes work, and but it is moving forward. So there is some forward action here, and it's next to the Hangman. And another card of enlightenment is the Hermit, right next to the Hangman, and under you feeling stuck and like you're not going anywhere. So perhaps you are moving forward, but so slowly you don't really feel it. So the Hermit is about, it's very spiritual, and it is about seeking your path forward. It's the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. Nine of Pentacles can be Virgo. So the Hermit here is shining the lantern. Very spiritual card. It's like when you spend your time alone, you are thinking about your path forward because you've been feeling stuck. They know that. And they're shining the lantern on the Hangman, that you need to be, it's like, be enlightened. Pay attention to the cards around the Hangman is what they're saying. So we're looking. Okay, you're feeling like you're wondering if they are your ship or if it's still out there. The Hangman is either suggesting or telling us that you're going to be moving slowly forward. You need more truth and clarity. I think you need to slow this relationship down a little bit. It's becoming a little too heavy, a little too fast. Wanting a little much, maybe because of the other person. Perhaps they can't move as quickly, but perhaps they are moving forward, and you're just having trouble feeling that. Under the Six of Swords is the Nine of Cups. This is next to the Two of Swords, protecting your heart, you know, trying not to deal with it, hoping it'll just smooth out on its own. Well, you know, basically it might be smoothing out on its own, just very slowly. But this is like all those cups of love. Look at them, 9 cups. And what you're doing is you're protecting your heart here. So you're not letting your full self into this relationship because you don't know where it's going. So you got the Queen of Cups here. You really don't know. You're confused about your feelings. You're confused about their feelings. So you got all this love on the shelf. You know you have it, but you're really not sure how many cups you want to hand out right now at the moment. It's next to this Devil energy, which is toxic, which is under the Hangman. So we really need to look at this card. It's next to that, like, 9 of Cups here. So this toxic energy, first off, it's the card for Capricorn, only because of the horns, okay? But the card itself is about toxic energy. It's bondage, being tied to someone who's tied to someone else. Now, that might be what's going on here. They might still be tied to someone else. They may have a girlfriend. They may have a wife. They may have another lover. They may have an addiction. They may have a child. They may have a parent. You know, there may be something that is making this relationship toxic that they are tied to. The Hangman wants you to understand that. There is something going on here that is probably keeping them from moving forward like you would want to, but you are moving forward. And I just, you know, I got the 5 of Cups next to the Devil card and under the Hermit. So you're almost like expecting this relationship to fall apart right now as I'm doing this reading. Because you're looking at the spilled cups. You've had other failed relationships. It's like it wouldn't be anything new. Go ahead, fall apart. You know, that's what it's going to do. But this is the card for hope. There's 2 full cups right behind this figure. And it seems to me when the Hermit brings this out, it's trying to tell us that in turning around, you might see the hope. And in seeing the hope, I think you will see that maybe you are moving forward or can move forward, just at a slower pace. I'm going to take out the bottom card. Yeah, okay, so we got the Six of Cups. There could be children involved, like I said before. This is a soulmate relationship. You might have known this person. Excuse me. You might have known this person since college or before, sometime back in your past. This is the only cup that's allowed to have anything in it, and it's a flower, so it's very sweet. I feel like, you know, I feel like you do know this person. It's very, very sweet. You are really wondering. I'm picking up on something here with this. It's like a very young relationship. I don't think you've been in this relationship all that long. And it's already getting complicated. That's kind of how I feel. So we need to give it time. You need to learn more about each other. I feel like that you can still be confident and secure in just being you and move forward with this person. So, you know, they really might be a part of your future where this card lands. So I think this reading is just saying slow down a little, you know, have a little bit of trust, figure out the truth and the clarity in this relationship, because it seems like the more you learn, the further you get to go forward on that lake. So this is your reading, Sagittarius, and I thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.